beautiful day here in Tarpon Springs. We're waiting for our buddy Rafael Nodal. He'll be here in a little while, so that'll be cool. We got the Rafael Nodal section here. Some of his work, aging room, the Quattro, which was Cigar of the Year back in 2019. And this is the rare one, the rare collection, very nice. So we're honored that he's gonna be coming out here today to visit and hang out with us for a little bit on this Cigar Aficionado Big Smoke weekend. Right, Brandon?
Yeah, come visit.
Come visit if you're out in the area. We'll be ready for you guys. Mira quién llegó ahí, Mr. Nodal.
Serafin de Cuba April.
Look, guys, Rafael's here.
Hey guys, how are you? Rafael Nodal. How are you, sir? How are you? How are you, sir? The stars arrived.
The stars arrived. We're honored to have him here today.
I'm John. Fantastic to be here. John, pleasure. Beautiful place. Never been here.
Thank you. Mira, ahí está Fernando, mira, one of your number one fans.
Mira, tenemos primer cliente que vino a comprar.
How are you? Rafael Nodal.
You guys the promotion.
Hey, oye, muchacho, ¿cómo estás? This is beautiful.
The gentleman just showed up, saw the promotion.
Well, I hope you enjoy my cigars here.
He would
And
like
his cigar
he
as
would
well.
like you to sign a box for him.
We have him.
That, of course.
Yeah.
The box right here.
Brandon, get him a Sharpie.
$5 you can have a coffee.
Ven para la tienda, let's go inside so you can see it. Come on in.
Oye, eso es like being in Cuba, eh?
Like being in
Coño, sí.
Huh?
He's a dear friend of ours and one of the best cigar makers in the world, so
I'm looking forward to it.
we're honored to have him here today. And you got two of his best there
I do.
and some of ours too.
Hey, listen, thank you very much, eh? But where is home for you?
I'm sorry?
Where is home for you?
Just local.
Ah, you're local. Ah, excellent, excellent.
Come back again and see us then.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Gracias. The piano, the orchestra. For my parents wanted to move to Miami.
Here's Rafael visiting us
In
here.
83 to Miami. And there was no symphony orchestra, which is what I played classical music. So I started my own opera group, but then nothing. So a few of them.
Ponlo en Facebook.
Oh, sí, también. Buena idea.
Let's
And so I
everybody know
started
that
being
he's here.
in the house. 1984.
Rafael Nodal is in the house.
We got the first client who just bought this promotion package. And he's
Oh,
gonna
very
get the
good.
box signed. He's
Coño,
waiting for
perfecto.
it.
Awesome.
Yep.
Good day here in Tarpon Springs. Beautiful day. Here's Rafael here in the store. Haciendo cuenta.
Oh my God. No, si tú lo hubieses visto a Blanco.
No, Blanco, ya le mandé mensaje. No, ya le mandé mensaje.
Pero deja de joder con esa cámara. Por bajar la cámara.
Le mandé un mensaje que Blanco le mandó personalmente ahora por la tarde. Él sabía enseguida. Guys, thanks for tuning into this episode of Cigar Chat. Today, I'm honored to have cigar maker, legendary cigar maker, and my friend, Rafael Nodal.
Not really. I'm not even a legend in my house, but thank you very much. It's great to be here with you, Serafin. Eh?
El placer es mío. Anyway, we're honored today to have Mr. Nodal. He's a dear friend of mine. And it's a beautiful day here in Tarpon Springs, like 72 degrees. And we talked about this a while ago, that he was going to come visit, I don't know, like 6 months ago maybe?
Yes, I am sorry I have not been able, but now we're in Tampa for the Big Smoke, Cigar Aficionado Big Smoke at the Seminole Hard Rock Cafe. And I said, I have to do this. It was either sleep, be on the pool with a piña colada, a coffee,
Coño.
all the, beautiful women on the pool. And I said, no, I'm going to be with my good friend.
Man.
So I am here.
Coño, te jodí. I'm sorry, man. I saw the picture. He really was by the beach, by the pool. I mean. But anyway, we're really honored that you came out here. We're honored that you're here with us today. And we had a good little crowd, I think,
It's a real pleasure. This is a little paradise, I have to tell you.
Thank you.
I'm going to come more often. The only thing I regret that I couldn't make it here to have the famous Greek food that you have told me about.
Right? What do you think, Bo?
That's the only thing that I regret.
I think he would like the octopus.
Oh, I
Grilled
love
octopus.
I love
They do it good.
octopus.
They do it really
I love
good.
octopus. But anyway, it's great to be here, meet some of your friends and so your customers.
You know already some of them.
And because they become, and what a small community, great community. So it's great to be part of that. If it's only for a few minutes, and meet people. Because at the end of the day, Serafin, what we make is cigars, and there are great cigars in the market. You know, a lot of people make a great cigar. But what we try to do is we try to create experiences. We try to create moment, and the people that count are the people that smoke a cigar and support us. Because we start making these cigars, create these ideas many years before. And we do it in a vacuum. We do it alone in the dark rooms, in the farms, and working with a good friend, Ella Fernandez, our Grupo Maestro.
Another master.
And then, a few years later, we just hope that people will like the cigar. So finally, when we meet people that really are the ones that are enjoying this, it's an honor.
It's an honor to have you here and telling us the story. I mean, what a storied career. I mean, I've known Rafael for over 20 years. Back in Miami, when I lived in Miami, my kids were born in Miami. And I used to visit
when both of us were half of the men we are today. That's a lot of time, and that's what friendship is all about. So for me, it's an honor to be here.
And you know what? I'm going to steal a phrase of Carlito, because he just said it. It's not about the cigars, it's about the people. And he just said it again.
It's always about the people, and I have borrowed. And I hope Carlos forgives me. Which, by the way, we were with him last night. They had an amazing dinner for all the manufacturers, the Newmans and the Fuentes.
The best people in the
to welcome us to Tampa, their Tampa, their town. And it's great to be in Tampa because it's a cigar city.
So much
a lot history.
of history. So much history.
A lot of history. I know you have been doing some of your brands, looking into. You're a kind of historian,
Thank
right?
you. I really enjoy it. I enjoy the history, and I'm honored to be just a steward of the history, a student.
Absolutely, because at the end of the day, just like happened with our company, Montecristo, Romeo and Juliet, Ed Showman, Trinidad, Henry Clay. What I said is, we're not the owners of those brands. We're just stewards of those amazing, iconic brands. And all we want is, at the end of the day, that we leave it the same or better, but never screw it up. So it's always there's a lot of responsibility with that.
There's a lot, but I mean, what a great story! You've had 2019 Cigar of the Year.
Yeah.
And you've also worked on the Montecristo edition, the 1935, right? The Edición de Diamante.
Our 1935 Edición de Diamantes. Now we just released the double Diamante because, as my wife says, 2 diamonds are better than 1.
You're going to have to buy her 2 more.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I still owe her a big one from our marriage or our wedding day. But listen, it's just an amazing thing to be able to make cigars and to really do what we like. What we like.
Let me show the guys here some of the ones. This is the one that was the Cuatro, right?
Cuatro.
This was the 2019 #1 Cigar of the Year. And I got to say, this cigar kicked my ass. It was a very strong cigar, but what a flavorful cigar.
A lot of flavors. So we just released our Sonata, which is a little bit lighter redemption of that. Sonata is a type of music. It's a classical music format.
Because you're a musician. I mean, that's your love. That's your passion. Tell us about that, please.
Yeah, so I started studying violin when I was 6 years old. And then when I came from Cuba during the Maria Gold Leaf here in the United States, I continued my musical education in New York City, continued with piano, conducting.
Did you go to Juilliard?
No, it was the Manhattan School of Music, and then I continued in Miami. Obviously, when I got to Miami, it was at 83. There was not a lot of classical music. I started my own opera thing.
And you love that. I mean, you go everywhere.
I tried. Yeah. Now, making cigar, not only meeting people like you, but all over the world. And we have been able to travel a lot, meet a lot of people.
What an opportunity, right?
It's amazing opportunities.
But I like how Rafael incorporates the songs and the type of music. This one is the Cuatro, right? Vibrato.
The Cuatro Vibrato. And Cuatro, because it has 4 corners, it's a box press, but also 4x4 is one of the tempos that I use mostly in music. So it's always related. This one is vibrato, and we have some other things. We also have the rare collection. This is the aging room rare collection. It uses some of the Pelo de Oro from AJ Fernandez.
Wow.
And this particular one is the Scherzo. Scherzo, Scherzo. Scherzo is a movement of the Fifth Symphony of Beethoven.
Beautiful box.
It's a type of movement. So, listen, at the end of the day, everything that we do is personal. Cigars are very personal. Every cigar tells a story.
Absolutely.
This cigar tells the story of thousands of people
And let me show the
make
camera.
making
have here.
cigars.
These are some vintage aging
This was
rooms.
a surprise. This was a surprise. I have to tell you, because when I started with the aging room brand, we started with the M356. Then we did a very small project, the Fortissimo, the M21 started, and the M19, the 20, then M19. But this one, when we started this project, we used tobacco that at the time was about 14 years old. Tobacco. We put it on the cigar. We only make about 20,000 of these cigars.
Very rare.
I haven't seen one in a long time. And it was an honor to be here. I didn't want to take it because it's
I want you to have it.
But he gave me this, and I really appreciate it. Looking forward to smoke this. So that was 14 years ago. 14 years when we did the tobacco, and then it has been about 10, another 14 years with tobacco. So it's
It's
20
good
some.
stuff.
You know, I don't know what you guys were doing 20 some years ago, but I was a lot skinnier. Let's just say.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You look the same, man. You look good. You look good.
It's all the rum and cigars, I
all
have
the
to
rum
tell
and
you.
cigars.
Hopefully my life insurance doesn't see this thing, it will charge me more. But anyway, so it's just enjoying this moment like this. Eh?
And this man is, not because he's here. He's my friend. He's one of the classiest men in the industry. A great person. Loves what he does, and it transcends the cigars when you see somebody that puts his love and his passion into the product, and you have this. It's a work of art. So,
It is. That is. All cigars are work of art, so it's great to be part. But listen, I want to appreciate you for
Thank you
having
so
me
much
in
for
your
coming.
house.
The door is always open. Anytime.
Thank you. There's a lot of history here.
Oh my God.
You're a historian more than a cigar. The cigar store. You love history. You
love
love that because at the end of the day, we have to pay respect for
Absolutely.
the people that came before.
No
that
doubt
make
about
it. You talk a lot about your father.
Yes.
Talk about the people from the
Mr.
tobacco
Ybor.
industry.
Mr. Ybor.
From Tampa.
Yeah, Ybor
So they open up. They pave the way. They continue to do that for people like us.
Absolutely. Now, did you know? I'm gonna stump him on this. Maybe not. How Tampa was founded?
I don't know, but I don't know. I know how Ybor City
gonna like
was
this
founded.
part.
I know how Ybor City was founded. But no, Tampa overall, not sure.
La Guayaba.
Las
The guavas.
guayaba, the guavas. Well, the Cubans, we eat a lot of guavas. As a matter of fact, I just had a pastelito, a guava
We just had some
pastelito.
guava from Tampa. But
yeah.
no, it was. It's a funny story. They were looking. Gavino Gutierrez, who was a Spaniard, and Bernardino Gargol, who was a Cuban. They made a trip to Key West, and guess who they met in Key West? In Key West,
Who?
Mr. Ybor.
Okay.
So they stopped there and they said, "Yeah, we're coming to Florida. We're gonna go to this place. It's a swamp up in north central Florida. It's called Tampa." I said, "Really?" He said, "What's over there?" He said, "Well, they said that there's wild guavas, guayaba." No kidding. And Mr. Ybor says, "Can I come with you guys?" Sure. Mr. Ybor comes up here with Gargola and with Gutierrez. They buy 40 acres, Ybor City.
And Ybor City.
That was 1886.
And then he brought a lot of the people
course.
from Key West for the production of tobacco, and
Yeah.
that's how
He brought all
Cigar
the
City-
Cubans and the Spaniards, and the cigars being made back then were called Clear Havana because there were Cuban cigars made in Tampa with Cuban tobacco and by Cuban rollers.
Absolutely.
And that was the introduction of the Cuban cigars.
So today we get to make it in Nicaragua, Dominican
God,
Republic,
yeah.
Honduras,
It has extended.
with Cuban seeds. So we have expanded that today. The production of cigars in the United States
What a
very
history.
difficult. But yesterday we had an amazing dinner at the Newman Reloj Factory,
Regensburg.
which is
Very old factory.
amazing history of that. Yeah.
And you know what's funny is, there's so much history that it's our history, and I'm passionate about it because, like you said, to see it still alive today, 100 and something years later. I mean, wow! To think what a cigar created back then.
Absolutely,
It was
absolutely,
unbelievable.
and it's really part of our history. That's why
It
I
is.
love the tobacco. I love the cigar because at the end of the day, it's part of what made the Cubans Cubans. What makes
gives us our identity.
give us. And we were just talking about that. Some of the stories of how tobacco cigars bring people together,
Oh my
and that's
God, absolutely.
it's an amazing thing. So I
You want to
love,
solve world problems, right?
yeah, I think that's and plus, you know what? A cigar shop like this, cigar lounges, they become like a laboratory of democracy.
Yeah.
This is where people get to talk, where you get to solve. I have to tell you, presidents and the Congress and all that should come to one of these
They
places,
should.
and we will solve
Oh, yeah.
everything within the 10 minutes of lighting up the
Right here.
cigar. These are laboratory because it doesn't matter what is your political view, doesn't matter what is your economical position in life, blue collar, white collar, mechanic, doctors, retired cops, whatever it is, everybody has something that unites them, which is a love for the cigar, and that's a great opportunity.
Absolutely. And let me just say this: I brought back Mr. Ebor's brand, El Príncipe de Gales,
El Príncipe
Prince
de
of
Gales.
Wales.
Príncipe,
and I have the blessing of his great grandson, which is still alive today.
Wow.
Rafael, yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
Tocayo
I like
too.
it.
Tocayo,
Tocayo,
yeah.
amazing, amazing. No, what you've been doing with all these brands from here, and amazing. I know people
Thank
like
you.
Carlos Fuentes and the
Carlitos
humans,
been
they have
100%.
the tours of the history of Tampa, history of tobacco. So, great job, my friend.
Thank you so much. And you know what? Thank you for coming today. We had a great time here, and I'm honored that you're here. And I got to let him go because he's got to go to the Hard Rock for the big smoke.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Hope to see you on the road. Keep smoking, keep enjoying life, because at the end of the day, guys, this is all we have. Cheers. Hi, guys. Rafael Nodal from Angels Room and Tabacalera USA. Had an amazing opportunity today to be here in this amazing place, Serafin de Cuba, here with the man himself in the Tarpon Spring. Just a little paradise. This is great. I had the opportunity to talk to some of his customers and some of your friends a little bit about cigars, aging room, and the great things we do. And I even look the Monte Cristo sign there.
Right.
So thank you, my friend, for having me here. Oh, look, another fantastic friend just showed up. Thank you, guys. Cheers.
It's been an honor to have you here today.
Thank you.